All right, it's the first topic. We're not going to get too serious for this topic. Simple question. What is a friend? Now, a friend can be seen as a lot of things, right? It can be seen as a person who supports you, a person who makes you laugh, a person who's, just there, a person who you do have fun with, but you just talk to, or someone you barely talk to at all and still count them as a friend. Some people say it's a mix of all these things, some people say it's a bunch of other stuff. But a flat answer of what a friend is goes into a lot of depth into the human brain and a lot of depth into what we are as people. Now, depending on the person, a friend could be one of 10 things, at least. One of a million, even. It's amazing how complex the human mind is when we go deep into a person's mind, a person's choices, a person's general motives. And one of these, here's an explanation. If someone's abused as a child, mentally or physically, they're going to look for a friend that gives them moral support, someone who lifts them up, someone who takes care of them, and someone they know they can trust, someone that can back them up in an argument or make sure they're okay after something serious happens to them. That's what a friend is to that person. On the other hand, someone who lived a wonderful childhood but had a death in the family. Early on, say their mom died or their dad died. Or we'll keep it more simple. Their grandfather died. And now they choose to pick a friend who's always going to be there, who they know isn't just going to leave. And usually these friends happen to be younger than the person who chooses them, which is, general query upon the, person who's choosing their friend. Now, another example I'll give, and this is the last one, before I get into a general overlook of what a friend can be, and what my definition of a friend is. That's at the end. The last example is someone who was overweight as a child. They might choose a friend that's been extremely fit or fat their entire life, depending on what kind of person the chooser is. This is because one option is the fact that one person can lift them up. The skinny slash healthy person can lift them up, show them what it's really supposed to be like, how they're supposed to live, who they're supposed to be, how they act, how they're supposed to act. Generally things that these people should learn. Maybe it shows them how to work out, how to live their life a more comfortable way, and even happen to be, just better for themselves. But then you also choose a fat one, someone who can be relatable to you, someone who you can, bond with on a deeper level than just someone who's skinnier than you. And I'm not saying you can't bond with anyone who's not been through the same stuff as you, but it's going to be a little bit more challenging than someone who's been through similar situations, who can understand where you're coming from, who knows where your heart lies in certain situations. That is what a friend can be. Now, the general definition of a friend is boring. So I'm going to give my own. A friend is someone you can rely on. Someone who's not going to go behind your back. Someone who doesn't lie to you. Someone you don't have to talk to every day or even every week or month. You can text them every few months, every day, even in over a year. I've had people come back and I'm like, hey, it's my old friend. Old friend. Friend is the key word. But it also has to be someone who's there to support you, who knows what you've gone through, who you you trust on such an intimate and close level that you would trust them with your life. Now, yes, I say intimate, but that does not mean romantic. Intimate can mean a lot of different things. Intimate in this sense would mean a feeling of trust, loyalty, and overall allegiance to a person or a cause. Now, in this case, it would be a person. And I would give an example of a friend name, but I won't disclose his name out in public yet. Actually, he doesn't even know this channel exists. So once I tell him, maybe I'll do a collab with him, because he's a pretty smart guy. I'll call him B. B has been my friend for my entire life. He's always been there for me, constantly supporting me through every single bad situation, every breakup, every injury. I broke this arm, he was there for me then. Actually, he was in the hospital with me after breaking it, and we were so young, he tried hitting it thinking it would be better, but I broke it right here on the edge of my arm. I remember he was there for me. You know, it was just something a friend does, someone you're supposed to trust, someone who you love is a friend. And like I said, with intimacy, love is not always romantic. It can be a simple form, like the way you love your mom or the way you love your dad. That's not romantic, at least I hope not. It's similar to the way you love your friend. It's someone you know you love in a non-romantic way, but you can still push yourself and be good with them. You know, have a good opportunity with them. I mean, maybe, in my opinion, everyone needs some sort of friend like I have, like B. Some people aren't so fortunate, and it's sad that some people aren't, but that's just how life works sometimes. And I hope and pray that all of the people watching this, or anyone who didn't watch it, anyone in general, everyone, the entire world, finds a friend like I did. Finds a real friend, like the one I just described. Someone who's truly going to be there for you, back you up, support you, and someone you can trust with your life. That's it. See ya.